This is going to be a serious one, so buckle up.
Yes!
What's up, peeps? Is that getting annoying? I really gotta rethink this greeting and ending thing. Welcome to my video, Allie About That Wellness, and I'm gonna be talking about more serious things than funny things in this video, so if that appeals to you, great. If it doesn't, you know what? Just stop watching. I think wellness is very important, especially around this time of year, and I wanted to share my tricks that aren't as popular in the social media pop culture world. That is my tricks for staying calm, because I am an anxious person. I am very high energy, and over the years I had to figure out things to calm myself down in situations where I didn't realize why I was so worked up. And that's anxiety to a point. And I've been able to embrace that and love that about myself, but it's taken a very long time, and I still have days where I get down on myself for it because I'm a human being. Which brings me to my first point in staying calm and living a balanced lifestyle. It's called stop putting so much frickin' pressure on yourself to be perfect. And it's easy to do that because society, your parents, your friends even, put pressure on yourself to be perfect in every aspect of your life, especially in grade school and high school. Whether it's getting straight A's for the perfect school you want to be in, or in my case, getting into that musical theater program that is world renowned, which I ended up doing. Shout out to BW, woohoo! And then deciding that that wasn't where my heart was and wasn't where my future was. And that's a story for another video. But at the end of the day, if you stop putting so much pressure on yourself, your anxiety depression, whatever it may be, whatever you're pushing out is going to be a good part of you someday. Studying psychology and studying the brain, a lot of research shows that if you suppress something, that's only going to make it grow and make it worse. If you embrace what you are not so passionate about or what you really don't like about yourself, you're going to end up loving that about yourself. For example, let's say Jill hated her nose. She hated it. She was always down about herself and looked in the mirror and hated that about herself. It only made the stress, the anxiety about her appearance greater and greater because she's suppressing that characteristic. If you wake up and say, you know what, I'm gonna embrace my nose and I'm gonna embrace the things that I don't really like about myself today, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel less stressed out. I feel like I didn't truly discover that until I made a switch in my lifestyle, a switch in my major. I feel like a lot of people in our generation don't realize that they can take control of their own lives and not depend on the secondary things that this world has to offer us. First thing, again, to wrap up, stop putting so much damn pressure on yourself. You're a human being and you're allowed to mess up and you're allowed to not feel 100% yourself. End of story. Another huge thing for me to stay well and to stay balanced is mindfulness. Being present and grounded. Some examples of this are breathing, meditating, being one with nature, going outside, taking a walk. It's all about enjoying where you are in the moment without your cell phone, without technology, as I'm talking about this with my Apple Watch. You get the idea. A lot of us forget to breathe. 1 minute of breathing a day can lower your stress level, lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and help your mind. Mindfulness can be practiced while going for a run, exercising. It doesn't have to be staying still in one spot. If that works for you, do that. But meditating, you could do that in 100 different ways, and it can be useful and successful. Don't forget to breathe today, people. Can you please breathe today and realize how lucky you are to even be sitting down watching this video on your iPhone, computer, library, wherever you are, to be underneath a roof and warm right now? Like, sorry to be too real, but it's true. We're very lucky here. And last but not least, I have angel cards. You can get these online. I'm actually going to post a link underneath this video for that. Or if you are near downtown Willoughby in Ohio, Enchanted Grove sells a ton of these. What are these, do you ask? They're pretty much whatever you want them to be in the grand scheme of things. If you're very religious, these will speak to you. If you're not very religious, they will still speak to you. These particular ones are a deck of 45 cards, and they all say something motivational on them to help you with an issue. When you get your cards, there's a step-by-step process to make them yours and to make them familiar with your energy. Every day, you can pull as many as you want, shuffle them, ask them a question, and the universe or angels, depending on your beliefs, will answer them for you. They're not tarot cards. They can't read the future, but they are scary accurate. So I'm going to do my daily reading on the video today. So you shuffle them up very thoroughly. When you're done, I kind of just hold them to my heart because I feel like that's the place that radiates the most energy for me. I don't know if that's weird or not, but who cares? These are cool. I love these. And for me today, I don't have any stressful things I'm facing. So honestly, just things to get me ready for my day and things I'm going to be facing throughout my day that maybe I don't know about. I pull 3. That's how I do it. You don't have to do it that way. The first one I pulled is called Compassion. It says, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all of the people involved, including yourself. You look it up in the little book they gave you, and it gives you a more detailed description on what this card means and other meanings that it could have. What's really funny is I got creative writing, which is pretty much what I do for these videos. And it's kind of still guiding me in that path to doing this, which is actually pretty creepy. It's a good creepy because I'm so happy that I started this to just feed into my creative side. Also got Beloved One, which has to do with a soulmate relationship. Shout out to Greg. The first sentence speaks to me about this one. Love is in and around you right now. You don't need to search for it. And that's what speaks to me because I already have a really great relationship, but it's reminding me that there are other amazing relationships around me that I need to be spending more time on, which is funny because I'm going out to eat today with my best friends who I haven't seen in a while, and by a while I mean like 2 days, so that's a long time for us. But all of them make sense, always. And they make me feel more fulfilled and happier as a person because it makes me feel like I'm on the right track. This could be a little far-fetched for you, and that makes sense. It's not something that immediately I jumped into. My mom actually introduced me to these cards, and I was like, what? You are crazy. There's no such thing as things around us, energy around us. I have the attitude of don't shake it till you try it. So I lived up to that, and now I love them. They're such a comfort to have. A link is posted below. I hope you at least got one tip on how to better your mind this month and for the rest of this year and forever. Subscribe, tell your friends, and keep on watching because I appreciate every single one of you. And even if I have one person watching, I'll be satisfied. Peace. And don't forget to breathe today.